before the elections, do you remember folks making different kinds of predictions? I think I do. Let's check out Fox News for what they had in mind for who would win.
I think it's going to be very close, which is 51-48, which could be a 2-point to 2.5-point race. And I think Romney gets 279 to 281 or 286 in the electoral.
I'm sticking with you. I think it's a 2-point race, too.
All right. Well, so there they go. Hey, they think Mitt Romney's going to win. Wrong again, Bob. That's not what happened. And then, of course, we had the mainstream media pundits who said, no, you have to call everything even. In fact, if you don't call everything even, you're a joke. Watch.
Both sides understand it is close and it could go either way. And anybody that thinks that this race is anything but a toss-up right now is such an ideologue. They should be kept away from typewriters, computers, laptops, and microphones for the next 10 days because they're jokes.
If you actually read numbers and do math, you're a joke. All right. I do remember one guy who seemed to be on the other side. President Obama will be reelected. Now, is there a caveat and an asterisk that there could be several different miracles that happen in the next 41 days that change the outcome? Of course, life is way too unpredictable to say anything with 100% certainty, but this is as close as it gets in terms of politics. Now, of course, the rest of the press will be telling, oh my God, it's such a close race and the country is splitting, you never know what's going to happen. Nonsense. Now, who was right among all those pundits? Oh, right, President Obama won with 332 electoral votes. What? Dicterland. You know why? Because I wasn't an ideologue. For Democrats who weren't going to win, I was like, oh my God, they're going to win. They're going to win. Because that's ridiculous. Karl Rove is doing that because he wants to influence the election. He runs a super PAC. He's made millions of dollars in this election trying to buy it for Republicans. So he's got an agenda. The media, oh my God, we got to call everything even. But do the math. That's why I called it for President Obama nearly 6 weeks before the election, because we did the math. But it wasn't just based on the math. I said he's running the better campaign, and he was. And what happens when you run a better campaign? You could withstand a couple of missteps. Obviously, the first debate was a disaster for him, but he was running a good campaign, so he could recover from that, and he did. And that's exactly what happened. Now, President Obama is likely to wind up, when the whole popular vote is counted, up by about 2 to 3 points there. 332 electoral votes is huge. In fact, now Republicans are saying, oh, no, wait a minute now. It's not a mandate. No, and it's not just the Republicans, of course. Bob Schieffer from CBS, CNN. CNN had to find a way to call it even, right? So they're like, what? It's not a mandate. It's not a mandate. Really? Let me show you some numbers. President Bush, after he declared that he had political capital, intended to use it, Vice President Cheney called it a mandate after his 2004 election. So, my God, how many electoral votes did he have? 286. So, 286 for George Bush, apparently a mandate. The whole press went along with it. Oh, my God, Bush, yeah, he says he's got a mandate. That's what he says, a mandate. Oh, how are the Democrats going to respond to this? I mean, I guess they got to go along with what Bush says. Obama, can you do some quick math there? Obama, 332 electoral votes, okay? That is significantly more than 286, but I'm an ideologue for doing math. Okay, you know what that is? That's a reality with an open-handed slap, boy. You just go, bam! Okay, that's what happened last night.